Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment, and welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation, but most importantly, please share this video. Let the world know there's a community of geeks, nerds, and dorks where we can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Clint Eastwood's latest movie, The Mule. It's okay. I was expecting something more like Gran Torino. Gran Torino is a great film, and it's a movie that only Clint Eastwood could make. Just like any movie that Quentin Tarantino makes, he's the only person that can make that movie. I know what you might be thinking. Yeah, of course they're the only ones that can make that movies, because they're unique individuals. Very true. But it's the content within them that they're allowed to make, and they don't get backlash for. Like, Gran Torino can be seen as very controversial, but I think because it's Clint Eastwood, he gets a little more leeway than any other director might. The Mule isn't very controversial, at least from my perspective anyway, in my opinion. Mostly because I don't care. I'm here to watch a story, and however it unfolds, it unfolds. And so long as the story is good, I'm going to enjoy myself. And the story is good, it's just not that good, it's just okay. The story of The Mule is about Earl, an elderly gentleman who had a successful floral business in his old age, but before that he was a traveling businessman with a family. Unfortunately, he put more effort into his job than he did his family, and he missed out on virtually everything, making his family in his old age very resentful of him. And I mean, he's divorced, his daughter's not talking to him, he's trying to rekindle things with his granddaughter, but in the beginning it just doesn't seem to be working out. And unfortunately, his business fails because, well, at least the story's explanation is because of the internet. Because he's brick and mortar, he couldn't keep up with the internet, which, okay, sure. I know a florist that's doing quite well, and they're brick and mortar. But for the sake of the story, okay, that works. In losing his business, his house gets foreclosed on, and he needs some way to make money. He goes to an event for his granddaughter at her place. He gets confronted by his ex-wife and daughter, and they basically tell him, why are you trying now? It's so late in the game, and they leave, and he's about to leave the event when one of the guests of the granddaughter stops him and tells him, would you like to drive for my business? And Earl says, yeah, sure, I'll drive. I mean, how difficult is that? Just take something from point A to point B. And like maybe the first two transportations, he's kind of ignorant of what he's driving. He might have some kind of an idea, but not really. But certainly by the end, he knows exactly what he's doing. Another part of the story is Bradley Cooper's character, who is a DEA agent, and he's trying to track down Earl, but he doesn't know he's trying to track down Earl. He just knows he's trying to find a high-profile mule. And I think that's kind of where the movie doesn't do it for me, because I don't know. This movie's just not nearly as impactful as Gran Torino. And I think because you kind of already seen this with Gran Torino, I mean, he's not playing Clint Eastwood, he's not playing the exact same character. In Gran Torino, he's more family-oriented, he's just a crotchety old man. Here, I don't know. This movie's just okay. I think I came into this movie with a little too high expectations after watching it, because I enjoyed Gran Torino so much, and I enjoyed the Man with No Name series so much, even though the Man with No Name series is completely different from The Mule. I will say this. He knows how to shoot a movie. Beautiful from beginning to end. From the opening shot, you see this gorgeous frame of flowers, setting up that he is a florist. And you can tell that he's just pulling from all of his experience of being a director, being an actor, and working with great directors. So even though the story's the movie is gorgeous. Those are my thoughts on The Mule. I wish I had more to say, but this movie didn't really leave much of an impact on me. It's like two movies I've seen before a few times, but they're just been combined, and it works. It's just, I don't know, it's just okay for me. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on The Mule. Next week, I'm not sure which movie I'm going to be reviewing. I have two in mind. You'll know when I know. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.